Radio TV Phono Nut here, and we're doing this video in standard definition just for the sake of time, just to give you an update on what's going on. You may have noticed in the last video of this Crosley the watermark that was there. Well, before anybody starts bitching about it, I don't like it any more than you do, but that's the best I can come up with right now. And I'm not buying a program for a computer that's not going to be long for this world, so I'm just going to have to deal with it. And with that said, we do have something in the works as far as another computer. A gentleman who views my channel and who is also on my Facebook friends list is getting something together for me. So there's probably not going to be much content from me until that time comes. So just wanted to let you know, as far as my old computer, I've still been trying various video editing programs. Pretty much everything I'm trying is either too confusing for me, or it's just not working right, or whatever. Some of them won't even start on the computer. There was one program I found called, what was the name of that thing? One Shot. And I thought we were going to be able to do something with that. I put the Crosley video together with that, and then whenever I watched the video before uploading it to YouTube, the clips were all in the wrong order and the thing just went berserk. It was just bouncing and shaking all over the screen, so I don't know what was up with that. So I deleted that program from the computer, and then I went back to that Filmora program that we used to make the Crosley, and of course they want me to buy the freaking program before I can remove the watermark. But when I click the buy tab, nothing happens, which is just as well, because like I said, I'm not too interested in buying a program for a computer that's not going to be long for this world anyway. That's just kind of stupid. And on the note of my computer, it did something else stupid. During all of these attempts to get something to work as far as a video editor, my computer has been doing updates every night. You know, when you shut the computer down at night and it says, please do not power off your computer, installing update 1 of 1. And then whenever you turn it on in the morning, it takes 40 forevers for it to boot up. Well, that's what it's been doing. And I finally just turned off the automatic updates thing. I mean, I thought Windows 7 wasn't even supported anymore, so what's the deal with the updates? Well, here's my theory on that. My screen magnification program, and that's something I have to have with the computer to be able to see it with any degree of usability. Years ago, I used a program called Zoom Text, and I think that program was about $350. Well, then when I got the last computer with Windows 7 on it, it had the magnifier as part of Windows 7, and I said to myself, why pay $350 for a magnification program when it comes already built in on the computer? And I've been using that program without a hitch until yesterday, and I got on the computer, clicked the magnifier button, nothing happens. Tried it again, nothing happens. So I went into the ease of access menu and played around with it, never could get it to work. So I restarted the computer, and a couple of minutes after the computer rebooted, the screen magnified on its own. So I said, well, maybe it's fixed. So I did what I had to do on the computer and got out of it so other members of the household with normal vision could use the computer. And then whenever I got back on there, I clicked the magnifier button again and nothing happens. The only way I can get the screen to magnify is to restart the computer, and then it magnifies it on its own. And then whenever I get through and am ready to turn the computer over to other members of the household, I just get out a magnifier, and then whenever I get ready to get back on it, I have to restart the computer to get the magnifier to boot up on its own. Now here's my theory. I think all of those automatic updates was probably some crap from Microsoft putting bugs in Windows 7 to make it go haywire on purpose, so they could try to force me and anybody else still using Windows 7 to upgrade to something else. You know, they tell me companies like to do that nowadays. So that's where we are with the computer, and the only other video footage I have saved is the footage from the gift that Shango sent me. I really don't like doing two-part videos, but given my luck with the computer here lately, I'm probably just going to go ahead and upload that what I have so far. That'll be part 1, and then once we get things straightened out with a different computer, then we'll do part 2. Like I said, I'm not going to tell you what it is yet. You'll find out soon enough, but I think that's what we're going to do. And in fact, I'll be totally honest with you. Last night I was in the process of making a farewell video, because you know, I've had a lot of fun with YouTube over the past 10 years. I've met a lot of wonderful people, and otherwise made contact with a lot of wonderful people who have been very generous to me, and those kind of things I don't forget, and I appreciate it very much. But ever since this computer fiasco, I have done more cussing and been more irate than I've been in years, and when it gets to the point where it's no longer fun and turns into be a major headache, then it's time to call it a day. Now, well, there comes the plane again, and I'm sorry I can't edit this, because if I edit it, we're going to have to go through Wondershare, and then you're going to see the lovely Watermark again. But anyway, I'm not going to pull a retro chat on you and disappear forever. But with that said, I always enjoyed watching his videos. I watched those even before I had a YouTube account. But on that note, I can certainly understand why he dumped social media as a whole, and I admire him for being able just to walk away from it and not look back. There's been lots of times I've threatened to walk away from it and not look back, but somehow I still keep going back. But you know, given the direction social media as a whole is going in, it's helping me make my decision to pull back away from it. I mean, I got on Facebook back when it was fairly new, and I enjoyed it back then. It was a fairly laid-back site, and the people on it were more sociable. Now everybody on there is uptight, and you have to watch what you say for fear of offending somebody or getting thrown in Facebook jail or getting your hands slapped in some sort of way, and it just gets old after a while. And back to the movie maker thing, somebody suggested that I get a smartphone and I could do everything right there from the phone and not have to have a computer or any kind of editing software. Well, I'm sure I could, but I'm not buying a smartphone. I don't want a smartphone, and if I had a smartphone, that would just be another expense, and we're not doing that. So I'll quit rambling on, but I just wanted to let you know what the deal was with the Watermark in the last video. I'm going to get off of here for now. You may see part 1 of the Shango video here before long, but then after that, you're probably not going to see much out of me until another computer is sitting here, because this one of mine, it's old, it's been patched up several times, and I just think it's time to stop fooling with it. And since we have someone working on that project for me, then I think we'll just wait on them and then do what we need to do once that project is completed. So there you go. Thank you for watching, and I appreciate all of my viewers and all of the folks who have been very generous to me over the years, and hopefully you'll see something again out of me one day soon.